Good afternoon to all of you. I'm just checking whether I'm online or not in my mobile. Yeah. So good afternoon to all of you. And as you know, today's session is on previous year CAT QA questions. And uh, there is some important information with respect to CAT. All of you have downloaded the admit card, I believe. All right. So admit card is available. All of you know, I believe. And then I hope you have downloaded the admit card, right? So there are a few things what is to be done as of now is first thing is you just check. These are small things but very important. Check the venue and the city. If it is in your city or town is okay. Otherwise, you have to take if you go for an arrangement to go there, right? And just visit the place beforehand. That's the first thing. And second important thing is write all the mocks as per the time given in the in your original admit card. So in your original admit card, if the time given is 8:30, so henceforth write all the mocks at 8:30 only, right? So that way you just you just make your brain train accordingly. Okay. All right. So we'll have some more information and details. I'll share some videos also on this. Okay. Okay. So let's proceed. So before I start, I'll urge all of you to like, share this channel and uh, click on the bell icon so that you can get the information of my sessions. These are all details of some classes which have just started. Just hold on. Yeah. So you can see my photograph, 20th October, one batch started, and I'm taking LRDI over here. LRDI for CAT I'm taking, and after that we'll talk about LRDI for OMET. All right. So these are some other batches which have just started. 27th October 2022 batch, depending on what you want to do, and accordingly you can join Unacademy, right? So if you are planning for CAT and OMET for 2021, so this is a 6 months program you can join. CAT is 1 month almost, and then OMET is there, right? Other MBA entrance tests, so you can join there. And while paying, you can use my code. You get extra 10% off. My code is PRAY 10. Okay, I'll show the code during the session also in my slide. These are all details of iconic subscriptions. And these are all, there's some offer on iconic subscription till 31st October. So there are some increase of the LMP sessions. You can see over here, right? So you can subscribe. So you can use my code also, but in any chance to get the things done. Okay. Now, this is with respect to CAT 2021. You can see there are 4 mocks available. These 2 mocks are already over. You can write these mocks. Even if you are not writing CAT 2021, you can write this mock to get a feel that what kind of questions are being asked in CAT. Okay, so you should write these are all free mocks and then analysis are also there. Okay. And in Unacademy, there is a very important feature available. This is Ask a Doubt. So this feature is actually helping you to make your preparation more interactive because when you study, if you do not have a mentor in front of you, so immediately you ask a doubt, send the doubt in the app, and you get a reply almost within 10 minutes somewhere around. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's start with our sessions with respect to questions. So as I always say that these are three basic rules what I follow and I want that the aspirants should follow. One is read the question minutely, means each and every word is to be read minutely, and accordingly you need to consider the terms, and accordingly you need to carry on. So what I wanted to mean is in a question if it is given that uh, n is a whole number, then the minimum value of n is 0 and 0 and positive integers. If it is telling that n is a positive integer, so the minimum value of n is 1. If I say n is non-negative integer, so the minimum value of n is 0 once again. So the terms are positive, non-negative, non-positive, and that is how it is. And then the next is go for a mental mapping. While reading question, you go for a mental mapping. So what do you mean by mental mapping? Mental mapping means the question is from which chapter, which topic, which subtopic, and then how do I solve the question? Is it by calculating through equations, or can I pick up option and solve? Is it the question lengthy, or is it the question short? Is it a comfortable zone for you? This question is from your comfort zone or not from comfort zone, right? Those mental mappings. Along with that, you can also can calculate where is the answer. Is it more than 100, less than 120, etc., etc., right? So those things. Now next is read the options also, right? So next point is also much more crucial. Most of the questions you have got options. Now in CAT there are some questions you don't have options, right? So you don't read the question till the description of the question or question mark. Read the options also along with. Options also help you or give you a lot of information. Options can tell you where is the answer, what can be the possible answers, and if options are close, options are far away. Depending on situation, you can calculate and you can carry on the things. So in the questions itself, we'll be discussing all those wherever it is possible. Not necessarily options will be helping always. Okay, so let's start. Here you go. This is the first question. You can write the answer in the chat box. The question is the number of common terms in the two sequences. One sequence is this 17, 21, 25 up to 417, and the other sequence is 16, 21, 26 up to 466 is. So there are two sequences over here. One sequence is this up to 417, and the sequence is up to this. This is 466. How many common terms are there? We can see one common term over here. 21 is a common term, and the numbers are differing by increasing. This is an AP, and the common difference is 4 plus 4 plus 4, so and so. And here the common difference is, this is an AP, and the common difference is plus 5. Fine. You can write the answer in the chat box. Anyone? Okay. So see, a math question can be solved in different ways, but this question, as I told you, a question can be solved in different ways and different concepts, right? Now, look, this question, the way I'll be trying to solve, right? So now it is talking about that from 17, 21, 25 up to 417, and 16, 21 up to 466. Fine. And if you look at the options, options are, look carefully, the options are 19, 20, 22. These three options are closed, and then 78 and 77. These two are also closed options. So either your answer will be close to 20 or close to 77 or 78. It seems so. Looking at the options, it seems so. So that is how the you can look at the option and map. Okay. Okay. Now, let's have some more information or more understanding. So this term is up to 400 and what is the last term? 417. Now here, this term is up to 466. Now till 466, it is immaterial because if I want to have a common term, if I want to have a common term, so this is up to 417. So this term also up to 417 will be effective, right? After that, there will be no common term because the last term here it is 417. Is that okay? Fine. So that is another important thing, right? Now let us see what is the first term over here. What is the common difference? First case, the common difference is plus 4. So if I go for 17, 21, 25, so and so. So the common difference, what is the common difference? D equal to 4. And in the second case, the common difference is how much? 16, 21, 26, D equal to 5. Now, the first term is 21. 21 is same in both, right? If 21 is same in both, can I say that the next term will be a gap of LCM of 4 and 5? Right. So can you have an LCM concept? What is the LCM concept? Yeah. One term is jumping by 4 and another is jumping by 5. So first time these two are together. Next time come together hoga. When these two will be together, this gap has to be, if there is a gap of 4 over here and a gap of 5 each. So this should be an LCM of 4 and 5. Next time it will be together. Okay. So LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. That means the next term will be same, will be 20. You can manually check it out also. Is that clear to us? Right. So if you want, you can check manually. If this concept is clear, is absolutely okay. Otherwise, you can check the same manually. 21 is the first one. So 21, if you go that way, so it will go for 21, 25, 29, then 33, 37, 41. Okay. So similarly, if you got 21 here, if you get 21 over here, 21, then plus 5. 26, 31, 36, 41. So can you see? So next term is 41, fine, which is common. And the gap is LCM of 4 and 5. Okay. So now, is it my question is this way that I have got an AP where, just hold on. I've got an AP where the first term is 21 and there's a common difference of 20. Then it will be 41, then it will be 61, then it will be 81 up to 417. I need to check because till 417 in this series, these terms will be common, plus 20, plus 20, plus 20. Yes or no? Is it all right? Fine. So if that is the situation, it's quite simple now. 400 means if you go for a 20, I know I did not to calculate over here with a formula. 400 divided by 20, it will be 20 terms. So if I have got 400 plus 21, it will be 421. It will be less than that. So what do I do? My first term will be 21 and last term will be 21 plus 20 into 19. 20 into 19 is 380. 380 plus 21. 380 plus 21 is 401. Next term will be what? 21 plus 20 into 20. This will be 421. So this will not be there. So this will be the last term. So first term plus n minus 1 into d. So n minus 1, 19th. How many terms are there? It will be 20 terms. Okay. So this talks about first term a plus d into n minus 1. So a is 21, d is 20, and the n minus 1 is 19. So what is the value of n? N equal to 20. Number of terms 20 होगा. Is that clear to us? You can write the answer in the chat box if it is clear, or if you want me to explain once again. I hope it's clear. So in that case, my answer comes out to be 20. चलेगा? Total 20 terms. So here you go. My answer is 20. So let's talk about the next one. Next question. So the next question is, how many integers greater than 999? Please remember, greater than 999, but not greater than 4000. Not greater than 4000 means equal to 4000 or below. Can be formed with the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 if repetition of the digits is allowed. So repetition of the digits are allowed. So what I'm supposed to do, how many numbers can be formed with the help of the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is greater than 999 but less than equal to 4000. So you can try and write the answer. You can write the answer in the chat box. Okay. So let me put. Okay. So what is the first number? How many integers greater than 1000? Greater than 1, the 999. So the first number can be 1000. So from 1000 to 4000, right? So that means 4-digit numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-digit numbers. Repetitions are allowed, and you have to use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this number is definitely there. 4000 is definitely there. Now let me do this way. Let me do less than 4000. What is the previous number of 4000? It is 3999. Now let me check up to that. Okay. Now let me check up to this. How do we check that? Have a look at this. कैसे check करेंगे? So there are place values. Place values wise, I'll be checking. This will be 1000 place, 100 place, tens place, and ones place. I have how many options? 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 options I have. Sharath, 500 is not correct. Right. Okay. So now check it out. All right. Look. So, 1000 place. How many ways you can fill? 1000 place. I can put 1, 2, 3, and 3 only. These 3 I can put. 4 I cannot put. 1, 2, 3 only. 1, 2, 3. 4000, this one number, I'll take it separate. This number is satisfying the condition over here because it is 4000. So this number I'll be taking separately. Okay. So 1000 place can be filled in 3 ways. 1, 2, and 3. Look here. Can you see that? 1, 2, and 3. So this can be filled in 3 ways. Okay. Then this can be filled how many ways? No restriction. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cases. So I have 5 ways. This, how many ways I can fill? 5 ways. No restriction. This, how many ways I can fill? 5 ways. So, total is giving you how much? 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. So, 3 into 125 is 375. But please remember, 375 is not the answer. And then this number is also to be taken. This is also a valid number. प्रखर थोड़ा मिस्टेक है. Okay, why? Because it is but not greater than बोला है 4000. So 4000 is also to be taken. So this one is also to be taken. So your answer should be 376. Is it okay? Acceptable? Sharat, Prakhar? Yeah, but not greater than. Not greater than means equal to or less. Yes, Prakhar. Yes, absolutely correct. Chalo, very good. So this will be 376. So your answer will be 376. Okay. Now, I always tell you read the options. Why? Look the options. How the options are actually making you feel. Dekho, if you look the options carefully, you have got 499, 500 and 501. So 500 के आसपास आंसर हो सकता है. You can get answer close to 500, and if you do a little bit of mistake, there is a chance that you land up to another option if you look at the options carefully. 499, 500 and 501. Similarly, if you look this side, 375, 376. So options are also clearly indicating either the answer will be very close to 500 or very close to 375, and there is a chance that aspirant can make a mistake of plus minus 1, and that is why the options are put this way. Okay, so this is something you need to understand. See, this is the understanding, or this is this is the analysis of the options. Okay, all right, so let's proceed. So here you go, the answer is 376. Okay, so we have got more questions. Just hang on in the session, right? We have got more questions. All right. So far, if you have liked the session, so please like, share, and subscribe, and click on the bell icon. And there are some batches we have just started, and you can see there is a batch just started over here, and I'm taking the LRDI of this batch. Now CAT LRDI I'm taking important questions which are not previous year CAT questions, right? And then OMET LRDI also I'll be taking. So the class timing is 6:15 p.m. All right. Acha. My YouTube sessions will be on at 12:30. So next month is a very crucial for CAT aspirants. So I have taken two features. One is important formula for CAT keyway will be discussing. Important formula for CAT keyway. 12:30 p.m. will be there every day, means Monday to Friday. Right, important formula for CAT keyway. That's the first thing. And second is we'll be discussing practice of previous year CAT keyway questions, the way I'm discussing now. Okay, those questions are also there, but formula also will be discussing. Okay, so at Unacademy, these are all free classes are on from my side. Special class at 4:30 and another special class at 10 p.m. It is on Saturday, Sunday as of now. These are all subscribed classes. The people who have taken subscription plus classes are there. Logical reasoning, practice of law, LRDI for CAT 2021 students. This is mixture and allegation course. This is a very important topic or subtopic. You get questions in CAT and other exams. All exams you can get questions. And then practice of LRDI for CAT 2022 students. These are there as of now. All right. And if you want to subscribe, you can use my code and get extra 10% off. So whatever with the price it is showing in the app, you use this code and get extra 10% off on that. My code is PRAY10, PRAY10. So here you go. The next question. Please solve this. You can write the answer. A camp in Ladakh with 800 soldiers. There were 800 soldiers in all. Had provision for 100 days. After 40 days, some more soldiers joined the camp. The authority wanted to continue the availability of food for another 100 days. So the authority calculated and decided that half meal in a day will be provided to soldiers. How many soldiers joined the camp? You can write the answer in the chat box. I'll just show you an interesting way to solve the question. I'll show you a technique called chain rule over here. And if you are using chain rule, it's quite good. You can solve the question many ways. You can write the answer in the chat box. No one? You can write the answer in the chat box. Okay, so let me solve. All right. So, see, I'll just tell you two possible ways to solve. One is you can equate the quantity of food. That is one way. Another is you can go for a chain rule. But I'll just tell you the chain rule, the first one. If you know it's okay, otherwise learn that chain rule. So process number one, I'll talk about chain rule. So what is a chain rule? Have a look on this. 800 soldiers had provision for food of 100 days. After 40 days, so after 40 days, there was a provision of food for how many days left? 60 days left. 100 days was there. Now 40 days. After 40 days, there will be a provision for 60 days. 100 minus 40. So for 800 soldiers, for 800 soldiers, there is a provision of 60 days. All right. 100 minus 40, 60 days. All right. Now what happened? After 40 days, some more soldiers joined the camp, and the authority wanted to continue the availability of food for another 100 days. So the question is telling that in the second case, it is telling that there are some more soldiers over here. How many soldiers joined, we don't know. That is what the question is. How many soldiers joined the camp? So how many soldiers we know, we don't know. But the same food has to go for 100 days. What else is given? So the authority calculated and decided that half meal in a day will be provided to soldiers. So half meal in a day means if here the meal was of 2 units, now soldiers will be getting meal of 1 unit. That is what it is talking about. Okay. So 800, so for 800 soldiers, there is a provision of 60 days if they are consuming 2 units of food. Right now some more soldiers join. So how many soldiers can survive with the same food for 100 days, taking 1 unit per day? Okay, so how do we solve this? The chain rule says there are three parameters over here. 800 soldiers, 60 days, and 2 units are connected. In the question, out of these three parameters, two parameters are given and one parameter is missing. I need to find out this parameter. Okay, so how many soldiers can survive 100 days and consuming 1 unit per day? Okay, so how do we get that? So what is my answer? This answer will be what? Have a look on this. The answer is, what you first do is go for 800 soldiers, corresponding value is 800, and consider one parameter at a time, right? And if it is more, then uh, you multiply by a fraction whose value is more than 1. If it is less, multiply by a fraction whose value is less than 1. What I wanted to mean is each parameter is to be connected with the unknown parameter. What is the unknown parameter? Soldiers, right? So rest of the things will be constant. Rest of the parameters I need to keep constant. So 60 days can be survived when there are 800 soldiers. 100 days can be survived. How many soldiers? If 100 days is to be survived. Yeah, Ashish, Yashashvi, I'll tell you that. Just be there, I'll tell you that. Just hold on. Okay? Just be there. Let me finish this and I'll discuss that. That's a very, today morning also I was discussing, I had some phone call and then I was discussing with some students, right? So they are also having the same situation, right? So I'll just tell you, just hold on, be there. Okay, so what I'm getting, 60 days can be survived when there are 800 soldiers. 100 days can be survived. So to survive, rest of the parameters is same. That means the total meal and the units all the same. 100 days can be survived. How many soldiers? It will be less soldiers, right? It cannot be more, right? The number of soldiers will be less. So whatever be the food is there, if 800, if 60 days can be survived when there are 800 soldiers, the same food 100 days can be survived, or rest of the parameters are same. Units are same, food is same. 100 days is to be survived. So number of soldiers should be less. So number of soldiers is less means you have to multiply by a value which is less than 1. So 60 and 100, these are the two values with you. If I multiply by a value which is less than 1, so numerator will be less than denominator. So you have to multiply by 60 by 100. Now, if 2 units are consumed, then 800 soldiers can survive, right? If 1 units are consumed, then how many soldiers can survive? More soldiers can survive because food quantity is less. More soldiers can survive means your fraction will be more than 1. So fraction more than 1, I have got two values, 2 and 1. If fraction is more than 1, so it should be 2 by 1, right? So this should be your answer. This is the chain rule. So you calculate this, 100 and 100 is gone. So this comes out to be 960. So this will be 960. So this value is 960. Now question is not how many soldiers over here. Question is how many soldiers joined. So there were 800 soldiers. So there were 800 soldiers and 960 soldiers can survive in this condition. So in that case, how many soldiers joined? Then your answer will be 960 minus 800. 160 soldiers joined, and that's your answer. Okay? Is it all right? Now you can use another thing. You can go for quantity of food. How do you go for quantity of food? You can go this way. If I go for another way to solve the question, what is the total quantity of food? Let's consider per day each soldier consumes 2 kgs of food. 2 kgs per day per soldier. Food, okay, in a normal situation, right? So that means what is the total quantity of food available? There were 100 soldiers per day, 2 kgs, and for how many days? 60 days, 100 minus 40, 60 days. This is the total quantity of food. And in the second case, it will be what? It will be n number of soldiers can take 1 kg, half a meal. Right. This is 2 kgs per day. So half a meal will be 1 kg per day. 1 kg per day and for 100 days. So I'll go for 100 days. Okay. So from here I can find out the value of n. Quantity of food is equated. So quantity of food this side and quantity of food this side is same. Fine. So in that case, I'll be getting n into 100 is this. So n equal to how much? It will be 800 into 2 into 60 divided by 100. So 100 and this is gone. This comes out to be 960. So if it is 960, so I can say that how many joined? It will be 800 minus 960. Sorry, 960 minus 800. Till then, Yashashvi, you can just tell what are the problems you are facing. I'll answer your question in general, of course, right? So what is your answer? Your answer comes out to be 960 minus 800. This will be 160. Okay. I hope it's clear. Now, there's a question Yashashvi has asked that QA, the score is to be increased. The score is less. How do I increase? Okay. So, since not much of information you have given, right? Okay, Yashashvi. Okay. Now just let me just tell you two, three things. Right. Acha. From wherever you have taken some mock test series, definitely from wherever you are preparing, you have taken definitely some mock test series. So while you are writing mock also, definitely, right? Now while writing mock, what you need to understand is you need to do this kind of thing, that you have written mock and you are getting 15, 16, marks, whatever you are getting. After that, you just check it out how many questions are going wrong. So the questions went wrong, right? Each and every question is to be solved once again on the same day itself. Okay. First is solve once again and get the right answer. If you are not able to solve, you can very well take the help of the solution. And the most important thing is you need to check why it was wrong. You are the only person who know it. No one else know that why it was wrong, right? Whatever be the reason. As I told you today morning also, only there are some students where I was discussing with her. So she was talking about on the similar line. So it can be, say, for example, a silly mistake error. It can be you are taking a lot of time to solve. It can be that you are not able to choose question which are lengthy question or which are easy question, which are less tough or which are more tough or those type of question. So, right. So selection can be one thing, right? So if you are not able to say, let's put one by one. First is if it is your calculation is lengthy. So that means the calculation, uh, try to calculate mentally as much as possible. Less of pain work is required. That's the first point. Second point is if you are getting silly mistakes. So if you are getting silly mistakes, so you need not to worry. So silly mistakes, there are some possibilities. Silly mistakes means this can only happen when you are overconfident about this question. Okay, I have done this question. Let me go to the next question. Okay, okay, understood. Right. So that means if it is a direct question that you can do, you are not able to think that how what are the concepts are being used over here. Okay, all right. Okay, then I'll tell you. Just hold on. Right. And say in that case, what you are talking about is the application, the questions which are having applications based that you cannot do. So in that case, what you can do is, देखो, you have mocks. You have already taken mock. Okay, okay. Direct question is done. So you are taking mock, right? So what you do is in the mock, uh, in the analysis itself, they'll give you that these many questions were easy, these many questions were moderate, these many questions were difficult, right? So try to find out that whatever with the easy questions the analysis is talking about, are you able to see all those easy questions? So pick up all those easy questions. I believe you are able to pick up that, and that is why there are generally five, six questions which are very easy. Okay. Now that is the first thing. Second thing is whatever be the moderate questions are there, the mocks which you have already written. Now pick up all those moderate questions and spend some time how they are actually connecting the concept with the question or connecting the um application part of the concept. Okay. So those questions, moderate questions, whatever, I believe moderate questions you are not able to crack, right? So in that case, pick up the moderate questions and each and every question spend some time. Okay. That how they have done that. All right. How they have connected that. So now what you need to do is, as of now, the time is less. I hope you are writing this year, CAT 2021. Right. So as of now, time is less. So you need to understand this way. Acha, this is the type of question and this is how they are connecting. This is the concept they are connecting. So similar type of question, if you get anywhere, right? Yes, moderate questions. So similar type of question, if you are getting anywhere, so you uh, can apply the same concept. So that is how just pick the questions, moderate questions, and try to pick up that. Okay. You can go for arithmetic. First, you can go for arithmetic, right? And then you can go for number system, and then you can go for say algebra, whatever. Accordingly, you can proceed. Okay. Yeah. I hope a little bit of help you have got already. If I have made something for you. This is a very common thing. It happens to everyone. Don't worry. You don't feel bad in the whole process because this is a very common feature. This happens to many people. You just fix the problem. Yeah, you can apply this, and then I'm taking every day, Monday to Friday class, every day at 12:30. You can just connect with me in this class itself, right? And just give me feedback after 2 3 days, so that how it is actually making things happen. Or another thing, what you can do is, if you are an Unacademy student, so means if you have an Unacademy app downloaded, you can attend my free lectures also, and in the free lecture you can connect with me in the class live. Okay, and if you are a subscribed member, then you can connect in subscribed class also, and if you try, so that accordingly you can do. Okay, okay, welcome, SSV, and I hope this will help other people also. And I'll be having some more videos. I'm uploading the videos today itself to get into all those things. So what you can do is one by one, we'll be discussing all those things. Okay. All right. So in this case, my answer comes out to be 160. So this is my answer. All right. Okay. So thank you very much for attending the session. So today up to this much. So next in the next month, I'll be going for formula, as well as next month I'll go for this thing, important formula for CAT QA, last minute formula, and then of course we'll be discussing previous year CAT QA questions in this YouTube sessions. All right, so you can just carry on this. All right, so thank you very much for joining the session, and please leave your comments in the chat box so that it can motivate me, and it can it can just help me to improve, right? So please do that. Okay. Okay, Sita, thank you very much. Okay, so bye bye and have a good day.